Hi. So are we heading to Gazipasa? It's been a while since we were there. As far as I understand, the city is getting a lot of development. Apparently, funds are being allocated. We had a video a year and a half ago, and now let's go and see what has changed during this time. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, we are currently passing under the runway. You all know that there is an international airport in Gazipasa. It is very close to Alanya. Of course, it's optimal and ideal to fly here if you're heading to Alanya. Look, we are currently at the parking lot of this airport. Packed. It's just packed, it's small, but there's good news. In the news, a decision has been made to expand the parking spaces. Apparently, they found the means. Let's hope that this will be done this year. If you flew into Gazipasa Airport, how do you get around? Behind me is the official state transport, for example, to Alanya or even to Antalya or to some other areas. Behind me, you can see the official state transport. This is the company Havaş. By the way, this company operates in all airports in Turkey. This means that as a rule, buses are served at the arrival of some flights. But there's also an official schedule, and we will attach a link to the video description so you can watch it. In addition, friends, at the airport, as at every airport, there are taxis. Behind me is the taxi office and the taxi cars. This is, of course, significantly more expensive, but there's another option.
There's a service called 724 Transfer.
We can also attach a link for you in the description, and there you can order either a group or an individual transfer. Well, despite the fact that Gazipasa Airport is very small, it is breaking records. In the year 2024, it broke its own record and welcomed 960,000 passengers, both from domestic and international flights. In the year 2024, it broke its own record and welcomed 960,000 passengers, both domestic and international flights. That's 20% more than last year's figure. And if we look at it by months, October broke the record and set this number at 122,000 passengers. When you choose Prime Invest, you choose professionals. We provide a full range of services from choosing real estate to its complete registration. Do you want to know how to invest in land, villas, and apartments? Commercial real estate. Follow the link in the description and become our partners. So news from Gazipasa. A new shopping center just opened recently. Big, beautiful. Now we're going to go inside and see what they have to offer us. Are there any differences from the shopping centers we have in Alanya, in the Mutlu neighborhood in particular? Let's go, friends. I invite you. As soon as you walk in, you'll be greeted by an amazing aroma of coffee. Right away, coffee shop. And overall, at first glance, I really like it here. It's a very bright, spacious room, beautifully finished. Let's go take a look, and I'll tell you which brands and labels are represented here. Well, on the top floor, as is customary in all shopping centers, there's a large children's play area and, of course, a football court. Friends, I understand that not everything is open yet. It's still brand new. But there are already some things available. We can see which restaurants and cafes will be opening. In addition, I see a poster that a bowling alley will be opened here. So bowling enthusiasts can come here. And also importantly, there's a cafe on the terrace. This means that smokers can come out here to this terrace area and smoke. So look, it opened just a month ago and it's kind of ready. But not all the stores are open. But it's expected that there will be many. So even now, there's no point in naming what's here. Yes, I'll show you some information about what's expected to be here. But it's expected that there will be a lot. So even now, there's no point in me naming what's here. Yes, I'm going to show you some information about what is expected to be here. Oh, we have well-known brands, all of which are present in the Alanya MA shopping center and in the mall. Which Muhammed Lari is Turkish? Unfortunately, it's sad. I'm still waiting and waiting. Maybe finally Zara will show up here and something else, but let's get to the point. Guys, come on. No, of course we haven't forgotten about the women either. Well, it's a well-known Turkish brand that's available in all shopping malls, and it's here too. And of course, the well-known Turkish brands like LTB. Everything is just being laid out in the Lufian boutique. Le Cooper, perfect for fans of sporty denim wear. And of course, Mavi, a well-known Turkish brand. And Froshi, they have started opening up all over Alanya now. Here, there's a well-known chain optical salon. The Turkish brand Katen is well-known to everyone. It seems that it's even available in Russia. The shopping mall has 4 floors. We've just gone down to the very bottom. And here are 2, I think, the biggest stores that are basically always needed. This is Ebebek, a big store. Everything for kids, all the products for children. Migros, quite big, but that's for the store. It's office supplies, toys. Yeah, office supplies, toys, and even some stuff for the home. It's like a hypermarket, a very diverse range of products displayed. Well, for me, this is a new store. Lena, we sat down on the terrace to have some coffee and look at this beauty. Palm trees and in the background, snow-capped peaks. In Gazipasha, the prices are still reasonable. Here's such a big cup of coffee. Cappuccino. Santa Turkish lira. Well, friends, we've come to check out another construction project in Gazipasha and see how it's developing. A year and a half ago, we did a big review of Gazipasha and told you that here, they're planning to create a beautiful waterfront, convenient for pedestrians and for leisure areas. Listen, the project worked. Now we're going to drive and see what's been done. It all started from this spot. This small section of the waterfront from the sea to that little bridge. It was built 2 years ago, even 2.5. We walked around there, showed you everything, but the opposite side was completely wild. And now it's a beautiful place. Let's go. I haven't been here for almost a year. I started to feel nostalgic about Gazipasha. When I came back now, I was extremely surprised. On a massive scale of construction, first of all, there are a huge number of completed houses. Gazipasha is really growing, thriving, and blossoming. By the way, I want to draw your attention to this. This is still an open area for obtaining residency permits, and the prices here are lower than in Alanya itself. Well, I'm satisfied. I think you'll be satisfied too. There are really 2 kilometers of beautiful pedestrian areas. On one side, there's a special running track with a soft surface throughout this area. You can't use rollerblades or bicycles here. It's specifically for running. On the opposite side, there's also a bike path running along the entire waterfront. Well then, let's go and see what other areas have been developed. There are several sports areas here. And you know what? My operator noticed, and he's someone who knows his stuff. The outdoor gym equipment is of a new generation. They are more modern and offer more options. Again, with a good surface. A little further on, take note, there's a basketball court. It's definitely not a multi-court, but it's still for basketball. Let's go a bit further and take a look. Right here, there's a children's playground. By the way, we thought about the parents. There are benches to sit on. Well, let's say it's not a very big playground, but still. Look at what interesting things they've organized here. This is a mini arboretum with tropical plants that grow here. In this region, you can enter and take a look for free. Oh, papaya! Wow! Did you see how papaya grows? Wow! Look at all those fruits! And bananas, what else? Let's go take a look. So friends, have we seen what's new in Gazipasha? There's actually a lot that's new, and honestly, it's pleasing and impressive. Well done. The city is developing, attracting more and more tourists and guests. I showed you, now take a look and draw your own conclusions. And if you want to stay updated on all the events and everything new and interesting, subscribe to our Telegram channel, alanyabit.kupure. Give us likes and leave comments. And I say goodbye to you. See you time.